Hi, my name is Aditya, and in this video we're going to look at the Nokia 3.2 budget smartphone. This is a dedicated Android One smartphone, which is why you get a Google Assistant button to power the voice assistant from Google. It comes powered by octa-core processor and it has a 4000 mAh battery, which promises up to 2 days of battery life. So let's get started with the unboxing of this Nokia 3.2 smartphone. So this is the Nokia 3.2 smartphone. As you can see, this is a square shaped box from Nokia for this device, and it's got a lot of information. So on the front, as you can see, it has this display front screen basically, and you can see the water drop notch at the top, which houses the selfie camera. Then you have the Nokia branding at the bottom, right at the chin. You'll actually notice where the Nokia thing is mentioned, and then you have the Nokia 3.2 mentioned on the box, and Android One logo is also there. But at the back is where there's a lot of information and a much closer look at the design of the phone. So as you can see at the back, you can actually see the front of the screen as well as the back design of the phone as well. It's got a nice sheen to it in terms of its design, and it's got a single rear camera, 13 megapixel camera at the back with autofocus support. It's got a 6.2-inch HD plus display, which is 720 pixels quality, and then you have a 19:9 ratio screen, which means you have a water drop notch at the top, as you can see in the design. Then you have a 2-day battery life as claimed by the company, and then you have 4000 mAh battery, which supports that kind of battery life. So it basically depends on how you use it, and if you have good battery management capabilities, then you can actually get that kind of life. Then we've already mentioned it's got a 13 megapixel rear camera at the back. It's a single rear camera. Then you have a dedicated Google Assistant button. So now Nokia 3.2 is a dedicated Android One device, which means you get a dedicated Google Assistant button, which is Google's voice assistant, to activate and use and to get all kind of action done through voice, hands-free. Then you have a face unlock feature, which works through the selfie camera, and then you have the Snapdragon octa-core processor, which is powering this device. Then you have the Google Assistant logo, then you have the Qualcomm Snapdragon logo, and then it also talks about this is a 32 GB storage variant. Storage space is expandable, and it includes a rear fingerprint sensor at the back. So now let's open the box and see what we have here, because we've already talked about what's at the back of the phone and what is on the front of the screen of the box. So you have the SIM ejector pin. So now the SIM ejector pin is basically used to install the SIM card and the micro SD card into the phone. So you have the SIM ejector slot, you basically plug this pin into it and it will open up, and then you can fit in the SIM slot. Then you have the phone over here. This is the black variant. It's got a nice texture to it, which we'll talk about in a while. So this is the phone. It's got a water drop notch. Then you have this black color travel adapter. So this is a travel adapter, which basically means that you can unplug the USB cable and use the same cable to data transfer. So it's a dual purpose use cable that way, which can be used for charging as well as data transfer. Then you have the micro USB cable basically, because this phone comes with a micro USB port, which is 2.0. This is not the standard USB Type-C which we get nowadays, so this is something you need to make sure. So this is the micro USB 2.0 cable, black in color, neatly wrapped inside this case as well, and you can use it for data transfer as well as power charging. Then you have these paperwork that you are basically prerequisites that you get inside the box. This is the warranty card, you have the user manual, and then you have the safety guide as well. So now the user manual is basically to get you started. So let's say you're using a smartphone, especially an Android smartphone, for the first time. So how do you sign into your Google ID? So and you want to transfer your old contacts to this phone, then how do you do that? And then how do you download apps from Google Play Store? Which all apps do you need, and how do you go about that? So all this is given in the user manual. Then you have the warranty card and the safety guide, which basically talks about how not to use the phone while charging, especially it's a fire hazard situation, so you are not advised to do that. And with the warranty card, so now let's say you have some issues with the phone, you have some battery issues or something, you can actually take it to a nearest service center, use a warranty card, and get some benefit if you actually get covered within that specific period. So this is all what you get inside the box with the Nokia 3.2 smartphone. So that's what all you get with the Nokia 3.2 inside the box. You have this micro USB black color cable, then you have the black color travel adapter, and then you have the phone, which is also black in color, and then you have the SIM ejector pin to get you started to install the SIM card and so on and so forth. And then you have the basic paperwork like warranty card, user manual, and safety guide, and so on and so forth as well. So this is what you get inside the box. Outside the box, you can see in terms of the details of what the design is and what the shape of the phone is, what features they are. So you can also go through this before opening the box to get a good idea as to what it all actually offers. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned with us for more.